Welcome to your Gay Guide video vlog. I'm gonna share moments during my trips with you here. Gay Guide video vlog. So have fun with me! 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to Alexandria, the place of Cleopatra. Buonasera. Buongiorno, buongiorno. 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 And we are going to see Cleopatra. As I said, we are going to a tour in Alexandria in the car, 3 hours driving. Let's be happy, start the day with positive thoughts, positive vibes. Oh, thank you, that's sweet. Oh yeah, the driver just brought water and crisps. Yes, we're going to Cleopatra.
Alexandria was founded by Alexander the Great in April 331 before Christ as Alexandria. After capturing Egypt from the Persians, Alexander aimed to create a major Greek city on the coast, envisioning a causeway to nearby island of pharaohs to form 2 natural harbors. The new city was intended to connect Greece with the Nile Valley. Alexander left Egypt a few months after its foundation and never returned. It was a cultural and intellectual center of the ancient Mediterranean, once the largest city in the ancient world. It was later overtaken by Rome after the death of Cleopatra, one of Egypt's most iconic pharaohs. Alexandria was famous for the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Great Library, and the catacombs, where we are going to see now.
We just meet our guide. Remind me your name. Manel. That's going to take us all around Cairo or just here? Alexandria. Tô sabendo bem. I'm knowing very well. And we just met her. We are going to go to the first place in the tour, which is, what's the first place? Catacomb. Adorei esse nome, Francesco. Catacomb. Catacomb.
Catacomb means a tomb that is 3 levels underground.
Oh.
But this is the first tomb, the first catacomb in the world.
Really? In the world?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know some catacombs in other places like
In Malta, there are we live in Malta, and the super old ones, like 5,000 years.
yeah, but here dates back to the 1st century AD.
Oh wow.
So this is the most older.
Wow.
And the most of the catacombs were for the Christians.
Oh.
But here not for the Christians, for the Romans, before the Christianity.
That's amazing, guys. We are going to see the first catacombs, or the oldest ones in the world. And that's mainly it.
The history of Alexandria begins when Alexander the Great came to here at 332 BC. During this time, Egypt was under the Persian control. And the Egyptians didn't like Persia. So when Alexander came to here, the Egyptians here welcomed by him as a liberator. And also before Alexander the Great, even before Alexander the Great, it was like a relationship between the Egyptians and the Greeks by trading. We know each other and we like each other, so we welcomed by Alexander. So when Alexander the Great came to here, he chose this location to be the capital of Egypt. At the beginning, Alexandria was just a small village for the fishermen, not only because the tomb dates back to the Roman time, because also we can find like a combination between the ancient Egyptian, Greek and Roman in one tomb. Because when the Greeks came to here, they liked the ancient Egyptian and they followed the steps of the ancient Egyptian in their belief in the second life. So he worshipped the same God, but with different styles, like Greek style and Roman style. And sometimes also worship some like gods from the Greek time and Roman time, also worship between in Alexandria. So we have like a combination between them. We have here some parts of tombs found in different places in Alexandria, because mostly in the Egyptian museum dates back to the Egyptian time, like the Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, New Kingdom, not related to the Greek and Roman style. In Luxor, we have a lot of tombs. This is the Valley of the Kings, Valley of the Queens, the tombs of the kings.
Nefertiti is there, no? The tomb of Nefertiti.
In the Valley of the Queens.
I will come back just for that.
We have here this well. It's not well course, for water or something like this. It's just like a burial shaft to hang the mummy by ropes to go to the bottom of the well. And by tunnel, you can see a tunnel on the left.
Accident, so maybe if we trip again, we find another tomb.
Maybe.
And we're going to become famous.
So they already make excavations here before the donkeys discovering this tomb. And they didn't find anything. But the donkeys are very clever.
But one of our guides told us that, for example, like nowadays, the only thing that is discovered from Egypt's history is like 1%, and more than 99% is like under the ground.
Yes.
So it's like there is a lot of history that you don't know.
Go to the second. But before that, if the elderly people feel tired and wanted to take a rest, they can use like these two benches. At the beginning, you can find the shell. The shell dates back to the Roman time, a symbol of the goddess Aphrodite or Aphrodite. And we have two columns. These two columns, you can find it at the facade of any ancient Egyptian temple, except the crown. The crown here contains three kinds of flowers: acanthus, lotus, papyrus. Lotus, papyrus, it's a Greek. But acanthus, lotus, papyrus is ancient Egyptian. But acanthus is a Greek, so it's a combination.
It's a combination of...
Medusa lens, so it's one piece, as you can see, and we put it. We actually have behind this sarcophagus. There is the entry where we put the mummy inside. As you can see, here is the one piece, one lens in all the sarcophagus. As you can see, this is the same.
Que lindo. Wow. Excavated here.
We can find like another burial shaft like this because we have only 3 coffins in the main room.
Amazing.
And look,
Even up,
Yeah.
so it's all decorated.
no, yeah, not with the color, but you still see.
No, but I mean, like this before, it would be like so colorful. From here we do the chamber that takes the mummies to the second life. So we are going to do the roots because I want to have a very great time in the second life. And it's actually very narrow. I will show you. This is the way that you have to go, and this is the way that I will be doing right now. Vai, Natasha, vai. Ai, que...
Hacia la segunda vida. Atrás no se ve, Carlos no se ve.
Eu tô aqui,
Tá aí, tienes que grabar así.
filmando ele. It's not the first time that I go inside very tight places. I'm used to it. But I'm going to the second life. Okay, I'm arriving to the second life. It looks... It looks the same, really. Hi.
Llegamos aquí. How is the second life?
It's pretty much the same. And again, I have to pass through very tight places and open them. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, you have experience on that.
I'm very mastered on that. We have to go back?
Yes, of course, you cannot go in.
Ai, mentira. Que ódio. No, okay, the afterlife is not so good, so we are
Or
going
you
back.
want to go in there and finish your life there? No,
No,
go.
the second life is not so good, so we are going back. Bye, Natasha.
Natasha. Esto va a estar muy bueno. Se te ve todo el puto.
Para, puta, não. No.
Va a estar bueno para el carajo. Bueno, los que querían ver, who want to see, from the
My ass is my ass is being displayed, and he, rather than coming behind, he's filming my bloody ass. Okay, the afterlife is not that good.
It's not
So we're
too
going
easy.
back because heaven is just too good for us. We want to go back to Pramarakia.
Why you jump like a frog? Walk like this.
Onde assim?
Yes, walk like this exactly. But
So-
move just look. Look at me. This is the way to go into the second life.
Teu cu. Estamos voltando. É o final. Ai meu Deus.
points كده مدن مختلفة في مدينة جديدة في معبد
I don't have knees anymore. Volvemos. Morta, morta, mortíssima. Cansada. Ai, voltei. I came back, galera. I came back to the normal life because I have so many more videos to make for you. I couldn't leave you alone without my content. So I changed a very good life in the afterlife just for you. Because afterlife without you doesn't taste the same. Mwah, my beloved ones. Finishing the first tour in the tomb, going to the second tomb. Going to the second place in the tour.
مش عارفة أنا ما شفتكيش أنا سمعت صوتك عاملة إيه؟ أخبارك كويسة؟ كله تمام كله معاكي إيه القمر ده وحشتيني رايحة القاهرة خلاص لا بعد المكان ده بعد المكان ده
The tomb wasn't found here, so they transported all the tomb to this place with the painting. So they just did a small layer. That's the paintings that you can see behind me. And this is constructed exactly the same way that it was found. So here you can see the colors, you can see the Giza. It's amazing. Just arrived in the Alexandria Library.
Look over there. And then you have your new statue with your new body.
Ah, so cool. Which is the biggest library in the world. It's quite modern. It was built like a few years ago. And even in the ancient time, it was the most important library during the Roman, Greek, and Egyptian period. Kalate! Back to the video. It was one of the a lot of musicians, actors, philosophers used to come here to Alexandria because it was the meeting point of culture of the Mediterranean. And yes, you're going to see this now. Wow, this is huge. Alexander the Great, founder of Alexandria, and he started the Ptolemaic time. He looks like me. Maybe it was Alexander the Great. Library in Alexandria. Oh my gosh, this is massive, huge. It's huge. It's so big. Like you like it. It's so big, my god. Gente, que gigante. Mira. ¿Dónde está la chica?
The Citadel in Alexandria is considered one of the most important defensive strongholds, not only in Egypt, but also along the Mediterranean Sea coast. It formulated an important part of the fortification system of Alexandria in the 15th century AD. The Citadel, located where the lighthouse of Alexandria once stood, overlooks the eastern harbor of Pharaohs Island. Despite modifications after the Arab conquest, the lighthouse remained operational for centuries.
White marble here very valuable and also very expensive because it's imported from outside Egypt, from Europe, especially at I think the whole was like this. I want to ask you a question. What's the difference between the castle and fort?
No, I guess because, for example,
in the 11th century, an earthquake damaged the octagonal part of the lighthouse of Alexandria, leaving only the base, which was used as a watchtower with a small mosque on the top. Two devastating earthquakes in 1303 and 1323 completely destroyed the lighthouse.
for years, and even is the base of, or part of the base of the Catholic religion. Like, what?
Tower, the stairs are so big.
Nothing that.
That's kind of, I can break. Can't get a better view than this, right? I know. I'm the seven wonder that you're looking for. You're right to have some traditional food here in Alexandria, in this restaurant here behind me. And this is going to be the last thing that we're going to do for this trip, and then going back to Cairo. What's the name of this?
Fishery.
Pushery. And you have to eat with tomato sauce, right?
Yeah, with tomato sauce, and if you like hot sauce, you want
Ah, no, hot sauce, no, tomato sauce. Ah, here, mira. Ooh. Have to take the tomato sauce, you do like this. Ah. It's time to say goodbye to Alexandria. We are in the car going back, 3 hours drive after having a very nice traditional meal. Stupid. And soon it's time to say goodbye to Egypt. No! No and yes. Being very honest. More no. But for sure I'm going to be back here. So we are exactly next to the sea. The sea is over there. And this is like a normal Egyptian traffic. All that madness that you already know by now. Then you have these very nice buildings. You have me. Okay, guys.
Going to the boat?
You okay?
Yes.
Give me the top one.
Don't worry, don't worry. Satalana.
Satalana.
What is being wet?
Mablula.
Mablula. Yes.
Very, very busy in Cairo. Very busy in
Look, the boat is going to the Nile now. We're gonna enjoy the trip.
Wait. Cleopatra looks different today. My last day in Egypt, guys. I'm going to miss this country so badly. But they will be back, I promise you, and they will do more tours. For now, we get like this. Look.